I love the Job Creators Network. We've had Alfredo Ortiz on this show many times. He's the president and CEO of Job Creators Network. Job Creators Network is so important for entrepreneurs, for business owners all throughout the country. Well, I flew down to Orlando a while ago and spoke to a group of entrepreneurs, and to see their faces light up at listening to Alfredo Ortiz and what Job Creators Network offers. This is, Bernie Marcus's organization, one of the founders of the Home Depot. Brilliant man. And they've put together an opportunity for you to join the Job Creators Network Advisors Council. And this is a very big deal. What you're going to get if you sign up and you join as a business owner is so invaluable, so important. And we wanted to bring Alfredo back on the show, on our guest line, to kind of roll this out and announce it today on really what is a very historic week with the Supreme Court and the travel ban, all this stuff that's going on and all this breaking news. We're also going to take you back to Washington, D.C. in just a moment, where Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein is giving his opening statement. You'll hear that in just a couple of moments. But first, to our friend Alfredo. Hey, Alfredo, welcome back. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Mike. How are you doing?
Well, I'm pumped. I'm so excited because for business owners who are listening to us right now, the idea that they're going to have an opportunity to join the Job Creators Network Advisors Council is a very big deal. Like I said, when I first heard about this proposal, I was ecstatic, because the truth of the matter is most Americans don't know what small business owners go through in growing their businesses. The job creation numbers that we see happening right now are very encouraging, but that doesn't mean it's a walk in the park for business owners. Tell us a little bit about the Job Creators Network Advisors Council.
Absolutely, Mike. And Mike, if I could just take 2 seconds really quickly to comment on that, what you just started off with on the text there.
Sure.
If I may, from the Never Trumper. It just came to mind, and when things like this come to mind, I just have to say it. I think of Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him and who have been called according to his purpose. That's all I have to say.
Amen. Amen.
Came to mind, and I just had to say that. So.
Yeah, that's a great, and that's a very, very important thing to keep in our hearts and in our heads as we go through. Because this confirmation process is going to be, there's going to be an epic battle. There's going to be a lot of emotion. There already is. We're seeing a lot of anger, a lot of frustration on the part of people who don't like the way the country is going. But Alfredo, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, you can't dispute these jobs numbers. You can't dispute these economic numbers. You can't dispute the unemployment numbers right now, record unemployment in so many sectors. I mean, there's so many reasons to be optimistic.
Absolutely. Mike, thank you for allowing me to indulge me in that one little moment there. But going back to, JC Advisors and what we're trying to do here, you were at the beginning of it along with us there in Orlando. You know what was happening in that room when we brought together these small business owners to listen, not only to myself, but really most importantly to other small business owners that were up there that were talking about their experiences. It was like church, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah,
it was truly
amazing. It was incredible.
And that's what we're trying to do. What we've been doing for the past 3 years is really giving these small business owners, Main Street America, really Main Street small business, provide them a megaphone, an opportunity to actually get their voices heard. Because I'll tell you that even among small businesses, you've got smaller businesses and bigger small businesses, right?
Sure. And
I think the top 3%, let's say, of small businesses across the country, by the way, there's almost 30 million small businesses, Mike, as you know, across the country. The top 3% really are fairly large businesses. They have great representation. They've got great lawyers. In some cases, part of, they may have lobbyists and stuff like that. But the other, almost 97% of these small businesses, they're your mom and pop shops, right? They're your dry cleaners, your pizza guys. But they are still the backbone of our economy, where they represent 2/3 of new job growth. And frankly, and almost more importantly, they're the backbone of our communities. And that's what we're trying to do through the JC Advisor program, is we're trying to find these small business owners that are just really moved by just wanting to do the right thing for their country, for their community, for their families, and for America, really. One of the things our program that we're trying to bring out, for everybody who's part of this advisor program, is we want to provide them media training, for example, so they can speak out in their communities or their local papers or news stations.
And a lot of business owners don't really know how to do that. They want to have a voice in their community. They want to have a presence. But how do you go about the mechanics? And you guys know this. You know this world, and you know how to help people get there.
That's right. And that's one of the things we want to do, right? Provide a media training from job creators, our team, to help them write these op-eds, which are called opinion editorials. When you read through the newspaper and you look at something like a Sunday column and there's an opinion piece in there, that's what we want to help people with, writing those, placing them in the papers and digital media, maybe booking them on local TV and radio. There are small business owners that want to have that voice, but just like to your point, don't have the mechanics and understanding the mechanics of it. That's what we have been doing over the past 3 years, is giving these small business owners that megaphone. And that's what the JCN Advisor Program is
This is a very big deal. This is a very big deal because as I've partnered with you guys over the years, I keep saying, man, I wish there was a way that we could bring small business owners to the table with Job Creators Network. And I want to make sure we go down. I'm a nuts and bolts guy. I want to go down the list here of what you're going to get. And let me just tell you at the outset, to become a Job Creators Network advisor, it's $5,000 annually. It's $5,000 a year. You get media training from Job Creators' top media training team. There's some of the best in the country. Assistance in op-ed writing for placement in print and digital media. Media bookings, like you said, TV, radio, how to get quoted in local TV and print media. Training in how to lead and grow this advisor network. Participation in Job Creator Network's 4 quarterly calls with the national members. I mean, the idea of rubbing shoulders and getting to pick the brain of an Alfredo Ortiz or a Bernie Marcus is so incredible. The opportunity for business owners to have that kind of exposure, and of course participation in networking opportunities at Job Creator Network's annual meeting. This is the ultimate in networking. Business owners, Alfredo, know how key how important networking is. I love this. $5,000 for your business to join this Job Creators Network Advisory Committee. I want you to go to, it's very simple, incidentally, just go online to jcnadvisor.com. To become a Job Creators Network advisor, go to jcnadvisor.com. These benefits are invaluable. All the things I've just listed, believe me, businesses spend a lot more than $5,000 on things that may or may not pay off. This is an incredible investment that you're going to make with dealing with some of the best and the brightest, like Alfredo Ortiz, like Bernie Marcus in the world. Alfredo, I just hope you know on a personal level how grateful I am to you guys for giving this opportunity to my listeners.
Thank you, Mike. No, I appreciate it, and you as well, giving me the opportunity to be able to speak to your listeners, especially over the past couple of years. I'll tell you that nothing that we've achieved so far has been able, could have been done without your help and the help of the listeners and really the small business community out there.
Well, I believe in you guys so much, and I'm again grateful that we have a lot of entrepreneurs who listen to the Mike Gallagher Show, a lot of business owners, and I'm confident a whole bunch of people are going to want to become a Job Creators Network advisor. And we're going to have you on regularly. We're going to get Bernie on. We're going to have an American Dreamers segment every Friday. We got some big things planned. So, Alfredo, we're off and running. Keep fighting the good fight, and thanks for your kind words, incidentally, and your important words at the outset. Prayer works, and we got to remember that God is in control right now during these tumultuous times. Thanks, Alfredo.
Absolutely. Amen. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Great having you on the program. This is a really, really big deal, and I just hope you know how big it is for us, because this was something that, took a lot of planning, and the idea of offering this to business owners who want this kind of guidance, again, to get media bookings on your local TV station, to be quoted in your local papers, to have that presence, to get training from some of the best and the brightest. So if you own a small business and you want to be a part of this incredible opportunity, and I urge you to do this quickly, because I don't know how many slots they're going to have, because of course this is a brand new initiative. I don't know what kind of response we're going to get. I have a hunch we're going to get great response. Go to jcnadvisor.com right now to sign up. jcnadvisor.com. And listen, you're going to have a blast becoming a Job Creators Network advisor. To do so, go to jcnadvisor.com, jcnadvisor.com.